Hi guys, my name is Wilfred and welcome to another episode of Game Testing Unlimited. This game is called Exiled Kingdoms, just very recently released in Steam, and I got the link below as well in case if you want to take a look at it. It is very old school. If you like Diablo kind of game, you may want to check this out. It is the hardest game I've played so far, by far. I mean, I haven't played anything harder than this game lately, and well, I can't remember any games that's harder than this game, but it kind of get me continue playing as well, although it is so hard. And I'd like to just play a little bit of this game for you guys and talk a little bit about it. Alright, so now setting wise, I think it is very important to sort of like, you know, map your setting accordingly, because I think a lot of people complain that they can't do this and that, but you can actually map it anyhow you like. I have not tried the controller yet, but I probably may give it a shot one day. Just bear in mind that attack is spacebar, so you know, something that you have to keep remembering, because you know it's very hard to target in this game. You have to click, and you know you need the auto attack, but beyond that it's fine. I mean, it's cool. So you can start a new game. And you can choose between the 4 classes: warrior, rogue, mage, as well as cleric. I have started a cleric, so let's show you this. All right, so now this is just a level 2 cleric. I know it's very retro kind of style. I don't know why I'm into this sort of thing these days. Let me explain a little bit on the UI so that you guys know what you're looking at. This is the called recharge. So every day you have 2 times to fully recharge your health and mana, but it's only 2 times. And after that, you have to head to inn, like this one here. There's a tab here, and in the inn, you could actually gossip, listen to a little bit of story, rest for 12 hours to get back your recharge and so on. You know, it costs gold, but it's not really a lot of gold. It is manageable. So, for example, you can buy some drink, and after that, you know, they hear some gossip saying that Vasalia is a rich kingdom, but its roads are not safe. A rumor about bandit kidnapping a woman near King's Bridge and dragging her to a cave. So that sort of like give you a little bit idea that some quest may be opening up in a nearby place called King's Bridge, and I should be looking out for it. Alright, so that's just the inn itself. There are other NPC as well, but before I get there, another thing here is called a map. So you can have the map where you are. This is a zone. You can actually see it. You can move the mouse over here. You can see it. By the way, this was well, it is a mobile game in Android as well as iOS, so they're porting that into PC. And it's rather successful though. I heard that this game was quite successful in the mobile world. So this is where I'm going to play. I'm going to head over here. There's a dungeon here, and dungeon is very hard. I'll show you why I say so. But beyond that, this game is pretty large zones. I mean, you know, you have quite a lot of places to go, different kind of level, like back in the good old World of Warcraft days, whereby you are not quite sure what level are the mob, but if you venture too deep into one of these things, and you may just get yourself killed there. So that's one. And you can talk to people as well. For example, you can talk to like you know, like this is Alchemist here. Talk to them. They can buy stuff. Now all these items, most of them I buy it myself, like this one here, like this one here, like this one here, because you do need to buy some stuff here and there. And you could actually, well, some of that's mage, so you can't really use it. You know, I only have 37 gold, so I can't really do much about it. But there are other things that you could actually do. This is more from a mage perspective. You could actually have you know, head item as well for +2 kind of like a mana point or whatnot. The potion is very expensive, 100 gold. You know, sometimes you head to a dungeon, is 100 gold or 200 gold. So you really wouldn't want to use potion in this game, at least not right now. Something that probably have to bear in mind. It's very expensive for potion in this game. So I don't know why. Things are just a little bit hard. There are some quests as well. For example, that quest that need to wait, kind of like, you know, they need some red stuff here. So yeah, I mean, there are quite a lot of things going on. Some of them you can hire. It's like a bandit. I think you can hire, say 50 gold, they can join you for adventure. But I heard that they are rather weak, so I'm not really interested in that. All right. There are some places like a place as well. Not quite sure what they do actually. They they have something like you can talk to them and get some XP. Ooh, wow, I got XP by just talking to them. That's not too bad. What if I pray? Will I get even more XP? Well, I don't know. I may have buffed somehow. So that is all I have here. Now the other part of the UI is that I have an ability called heal. So this is the heal button. Now what other things do I have in this kind of like UI is that you've seen it just now, the itemization here. Very good old school. Then you can have other stuff as well. You could actually put potion into quick slots if you wish to, so they can asset all these things here. There are traits as well. There are different traits. You can strength, endurance, agility, intelligence, awareness, and personality. And each one of them will have explanation. Like personality will grant each point of grant mana to cleric, and it is not really relevant to mages, but if you want to do that, you could. But is there any reason why you want to put into personality if you are not a cleric? Well, it does increase your chance to gossip as well as resist spirit and resist death as well. So, for example, there are things like awareness. Do I want to do that? So give me like chance to perception, gossip, and so on and so forth. So I mean, it's more for range, kind of like a hero, I think. But I mean, you can actually look around and things are very, very intuitive. I picked endurance because it gives me the hit point increase as well as per level per hit point as well. So that is pretty decent. So not going too much about this, but that there are different kind of like attributes that is relevant to your hero or your class. I have not seen how you could reset it, so I presume you can't. Alright, so these are the DPS, speed, crit chance, and so on and so forth. I've got some stun as well. How do I get that? Well, I have something called skill. Now, there are quite a lot of skill here, and each skill can have multiple tiers to it. Like you can have the skill power, spell power, I think it's spell power, to increase the different kind of level, but you consume more spell power. Yeah, so that is one. So you can have heal, you can have things like divine power protect you from harm. You can have the secret fire, which I am actually thinking of using it because it seems to be rather good addition to what I have. Because right now I have a heal. You could actually do the divine invention. I think it's just that I found you are healed for 2 HP for each mana point you have left. But usually when bad things happen, you run out of mana anyway, so you don't really have a lot of health points, even that when there's a divine intervention. Things like there's Abeno's Might. Then I like this one as a stun, because 2% stun, I mean, it's not bad to have some stun, some chance of stun, I don't know. I kind of regretted it a little bit, but it's just first character, I haven't tried that. Plus armor, as well as the this one is interesting because I could actually have a chance of detecting hidden items in a 10-meter radius, which I think in an old school dungeon you probably need that. And speaking of such, I'm thinking of this one as well, Dungeoneering, which give me bonus to find traps as well as secret doors. But I don't know what 10% means. Is it a lot? Is it very little? Other things as well, you can have the extra recovery, which I think is very useful because instead of 2 times recovery, it's 3 times, and you don't need to keep going back to the inn and in and out of the dungeon. Because every time when you leave the dungeon, everything is being reset. So you do not want to leave the dungeon. Gossip skill as well, something that is a question mark. So for this video, for you guys, I'm going to just invest in 1 point, Secret Fire. Just see how it goes. I hope it's not a waste to have it here. Alright, so that's done. I know that my camera is being put somewhere here, so you can't really see that there's a recharge button here, but there's actually a recharge button that I can do it 2 times, alright? So I have 1 and 2, so 1 is to heal, 2 is to have the fire. So here you go, ready to rock. And very often I also need to buy upgrade gear as well, so just to give you some impression here, I've got some gear upgrade like, you know, the rope and so on that give me the health, armor as well as mana. I've got some of this that give me the health, some of this that give me armor and health, and some of this like, you know, just pure attack, and so on and so forth. I think I may need a glove somehow, so it's either this one here or here. So it depends on whether I want this one or this one. I suspect I may want the fire a little bit because well, mainly because I am using the sacred fire, so, you know, who knows. Let's see how it goes. Now I'm just going in, and you know, walking wise, walking vertical is actually more like slower than horizontal because of these, just the aspect ratio. I think it's a bit unfortunate though. I think it's a bit weird. So I'm just going to go to the dungeon here. I think it's somewhere here. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the mobs because I don't want to lose much health by doing that. So this is a dungeon. Now, the key thing is that you can save here, F9, but you cannot save inside the dungeon. So if you die, you lose all the progress, have to start again. And my character has died in this particular dungeon for at least 10 times or more. So, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Okay. So holding the space bar is to attack, so you can attack, but you have to face something. So it's a bit retro. So you don't want to rush it and rewind everything. So you try to just, yeah. So I'm done. One of them. I probably need to aggro 2. I got XP as well. You see, I've been losing health, and I could actually avoid this red as well, but whatever. So that's done. Now I am going to take on the, here there's some mobs I think. The walking is a little bit funny, but oh, 3 of them. So I'm using a fire. So I'm like healed up myself. There's some loot here. I can click on a button. I can loot all these things. Zombie flash. I don't know whether, okay, the game is paused while that happened. Some gold as well, I think. That's all. So well, I mean, so far, let's just do it. So now I'm half kind of thing. I better healed up a bit. Now, you realize that I have no more mana, so I have to use a recharge later on to get more mana. I'm going to use the Righteous Fire. Is it Righteous Fire? Whatever fire it is. What is it called? Let me get it right. It's called the Sacred Fire, not Righteous Fire. That is Path of Exile. Alright, so I'm just going in there. There's quite a fair bit. I try not to aggro everything. Okay, I aggro 1 of them, so that's good news. I don't know whether I can use the... So I'm buffed up. Ah, no. Ah, so that's game over. So now you get a point. Sometimes you make a certain mistake and you sort of like, you know, you lose all the progress. So now how do I do better? I think I should have just recharged just now, and you know, rather than, let's see. I think I can ignore the red. I don't know. Maybe I should just do them anyway. Okay, let's see. So I got Sacred Fire. Healed up. So I think I'm slightly better than before. Okay, 1 of them. It's fine. 1-on-1, I'm okay. Okay, let me just loot something for it. Money. I'm surprised I didn't loot anything. Yeah, sometimes I tend to forget. Okay, so I've got it sorted. So now I'm just heal myself a bit, and after that I do Sacred Fire. Yeah, so that was Sacred Fire. So let's see, take all. There's chest item as well. And the, oops, sorry. Take all. I don't know what I have here, man. Let's see. Well, nothing, because I've looted before. Now, I suspect, and by the way, I'm like low in health and stuff like that, right? So there's a recharge button. You can't really see it because my face is here, but you click it and you can recharge everything, but you can only do it twice. I see that there is actually a chest here. I suspect there's a secret door here, but I just can't reach it for whatever reason. Maybe I'm not spec for it, so I'm just going to see the next one. Oh, this is the Righteous Fire. I mean the Sacred Fire. Everything just die one shot. That's so cool. I didn't know it was so powerful. Wow. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, now I know how to do this one. Wow, I'm making a little bit better progress than I had. So that's cool. I haven't been here before. Healed up. I think I better go. Yeah, there's no way I can take them all. Whoa, that was close. Okay, so now I could actually, well, I mean I could. Oh, there's a chest there. I nearly missed it. Nice. Okay, oh, this is good. And a chest item which I don't really use. So now let me see my loot. I have this one here. +1, +3. I think mine is better, isn't it? Yeah, mine is better. And I've got a bit of this sort of thing that I have anyway. So, all in all, I don't really have anything fantastic. I better use a recharge now, just to make sure that I'm fine. So I didn't know how to use the fire. I thought it was a buff, but actually it's not a buff. It's like an AoE kind of thing. Oh wow, let's see. And the what is this one? There's a Hendrick's Journal, and there is a Summon Wolf. A level 5 wolf will grant you for 60 seconds. So I wonder if once you summon it, will it be gone? Maybe yeah. But I need one in to do it. Let's just take it all. So I've journal updated how to do that. Oops, sorry. The journal update is basically what it says here. I received a... hang on a second. I think those are in progress. Okay, these are completed. Oh, there are rumors as well, by the way. That's good. I think it's this one here. So I received a mysterious letter from... I think this one, maybe. I don't know which quest is for what. Hang on. Ah, no, this one here. I found Hendrick's remains and his journal. Hendrick was examining ancient Thalassian tombs, looking for information about a certain artifact called the Eye of Toll. I should give this back to Anton Gert in Kingsbridge. Anton Gert was the one who gave me the quest, so now I've retrieved the information for him. Good stuff. I just make sure I don't die here. Let's see. There's a place here as well. I don't know whether I should explore. No, I think I'm done with this one. It's just a bit unfortunate that I'm unable to get this chest, because I think that would have been really nice. Oh wait, hang on. I've got like 5 to 7, 9, 5, 5 to 7, 9, 5. Mine is better, I think. This one here is the same thing, isn't it? 2 to 9, 10, 7. Oh, 2 to 9, 10, 7. 2 to 9. So this could be better, but it's warrior and rook, so I can't use it. Alright, anyway, I think this run is rather profitable, except, well, you know, besides the first death, that I lost the progress. But you know what I mean? This game is very addictive, because you always try to just like take a little bit more risk, and then after that realize that, oops, you know, it's not really that good. I'm trying to see whether I can get there. I just can't. I'm so upset, in fact, because I know there's a chest here. I know there's a way to get there, and it's just a matter of finding the secret door. I think maybe my level is not high enough to do that. But in any case, I think this is a dungeon. Wow. You know, if I do this, I'll lose everything, right? But if I don't, there is like a wow. So that was the AoE. That is very effective. Now I'm getting a bit worried right now because an old lever set to the left. Who knows what will happen if you move to the right? You know what? I know you guys may laugh at me, but I'm not ready to do it right now because I worry that you'll summon a boss here. But so what I'm going to do, like I always do, is to save my progress first. So anything happen, I could still reload it back. I just need to redo some of the dungeon, which is fine. So I'm going to do an F9 here. So it's also to give you a little bit of like a taste of what it is if you play this game, because you will need to like go back to town once in a while. It's not as bad as you think. It's just that you know, you have got to. It's just part of the thing that you have to deal with in the sense. So, yep. Then you can actually talk to this guy to sell some of the stuff that you have. But you know what? I probably save it for another video to show you guys how to, you know, the next bit of it, if it was a boss or not, I don't know. But I would be, yeah, I just rest for 12 hours, get it rested, and I would just like continue selling my items and equipping the gear that I have, and who knows, I mean, the next bit could be more exciting. But do let me know in the comment box below how you feel about this game, and is this something that you'll be interested in playing, although looking at it, it may not be as, like, you know, modern or what, but it's kind of like very much the good old Diablo, I think, very much the kind of like 4-direction kind of move, and yeah, and that's it. Yeah, so alright then, next round I'll probably head back to the dungeon again and do a little bit more for you guys. See you next time, goodbye.